Hey everybody, welcome to the information kiosk, where we're getting some extra information on all these collectibles that we found. So let's see what that's all about, shit. So let's start with the Rambley Rection figure. It's the all-new Rambley the Raccoon Rection figure, available at your local toy store. It's cool to see that there's some mint condition ones still in the park.
I got this. I know the commercial by heart.
Wow, it's the unlimited edition Rambley the Raccoon Rection figure. Push him down and he jumps. Push him up and he doesn't. Only $19.99 at your favorite toy store.
Feels kinda cheating when he's just literally playing it from his memory. Then maybe they will add a video on that at some point. Because from what I know, the developer of this game does want to rework Chapter 1 eventually. But we'll see where that goes. Who are you? A poodle plush. It's a weird poodle plush. It doesn't seem to be an Indigo product. Sure, it doesn't look like any character you've seen in the parks. Maybe a child left it behind?
Hey buddy, did you dig that out of the lost and found? Or was it in the trash? No surprise, I guess, that our park would dispose of a non-Indigo brand toy. I suppose he'd make playtime special for a child with poor taste, though.
Seems like non-Indigo products make him angry. What about the Rambleberry? This thing popped out of the Rambley Rush arcade cabinet. How is this even possible? Do you think it's edible? Do you think it's edible? Put it down in the comments.
Whoa, where'd you get that? Rambleberries are my favorite! Oh, if only I could jump out of the screen and take a big bite. Don't eat it! Maybe I'll be able to one day!
Maybe that's foreshadowing. Who knows? So, what is this pest dispenser? The souvenir cup. When I was a kid, they used to have free unlimited refills on these things. Refills on these things. I once drank so much bird up that I got sick and threw up while riding rooftop races. That poor kid behind me. Oh, the memories.
Ooh, that's a Rambley cup. Nothing beats the taste of fresh Rambleberry juice drunk directly out of my plastic, lifeless head.
Yeah, that sounds very delicious. Most drinks are best out of lifeless plastic heads. Oh, a Rambley head. What a quinkydink. Whoa. Whoa. Freaky. This must be one of those mascot costumes they used to use at the parks. In a weird way, I'm kinda glad they retired these. What does Rambley say about that?
Whoa, where'd you find that? I've never seen anyone wearing one. Pretty snazzy. Ooh, looks like there's an audio recording tag with costume in my database I've never noticed before. Let's listen.
Let's listen.
Hey Jackson, you hear about the new mascots?
Yeah, think it'll put us out of a job?
I think so. Old, sport, and right after we got this damn raccoon costume.
Man, screw this place. I said we get our asses out of here and go straight to Vegas.
Aw, come on! They didn't even document the Indigo inventory ID for the costume! I was really looking forward to that. What a useless recording. Deleted.
So they say the reason for that one guy saying old sport in such a weird way is that it's because of some FNAF fan game, but it could also be something about the lore of the game. Maybe they replaced some of the employees with robots? Who knows? I certainly don't know. What do you think? Also, the gold Rambley plush. So, wait. They were so money hungry that they just recolored Rambley and called it a new product? Kinda lazy, don't you think? I mean, it could be a new character. Who knows? Maybe that's when he has all the chaos control, but that's probably a different franchise and would probably, you know, they would probably sue him, so it's probably not that. Anyway, Rambley, what do you have to say about that?
Wow, is that a limited edition gold Rambley plush? Parents were fighting tooth and nail for those things when they came out. Seriously, our employees had to clean up so many stray teeth and nails. Hard to believe there was all that demand for a regular Rambley plush we just blasted with gold spray paint.
Is that maybe how all of this started? I certainly don't know, but maybe it was the Sonic crossover that everybody wanted and we never got in real life. Who knows? The Molly plush. I remember when my mom took us to the parks one summer. Her favorite was always Molly, so when they first opened the new Molly meet and greet in Jetstream Junction, we were some of the first in line. Is that so? Rambley, do you remember anything about that?
Molly plush! She's always been my best friend. Did you know she builds planes in her landing pad at the park?
Yeah,
and then
I
she
heard about
crashes
that.
them. She's so talented.
Yeah, there was also something crashing on her just earlier. I have a feeling she might not actually be your best friend anymore. But anyway, the Finlay plush, the sea serpent, always kind of freaked me out. I love aquariums and fish, but the size of him always made me feel uneasy as a kid. Okay, so what's that all about?
You found my buddy Finley. You know, he's really shy. Like, too shy. Like, obnoxiously shy. But he's got a good heart. I hope you get to meet him someday.
Yeah, I'm afraid I will eventually one day, probably. Lloyd's plush! I feel like as a kid, Indigo used Lloyd a lot more! He was always one of my favorites! Does that work? Is that how he would say that word? Or does he only say it when there's an R like at the beginning or at the end of the word? Like proud and prestigious! But anyway, Rambley, what about the Lloyd plush?
Lloyd.
Okay, so that didn't really tell me anything about anything. Rambley plush, and there's my buddy. Kind of feels like Rambley has a whole empire now, being the main man of Indigo and all. Yes, is that just now, or was that way for longer? Are we gonna find out?
Congratulations! You found me! Don't I look adorable?
Yes, that was not the entire voice line, was it?
Congratulations! You found me! Don't I look adorable?
Sounds kinda weird. But I think that's all he has to say about himself. Good thing he doesn't have a big ego or something like that. The Rambley ears. I remember watching those old DVDs that Indigo would send to your house when you booked the reservation. They always advertised the biggest gift shops and made all this silly merchandise look so fun. My dad promised me he'd buy me a pair when we went.
Rambley ears! Those
Say
used
the
to
other
fly off the shelves. That pair's pretty damaged, though. Keep your eyes peeled. There's gotta be at least one more mint condition set out there somewhere. Like a yard sale.
I mean, there was a whole store of mint conditioned ones. There were at least 10 of those. But anyway, the Retro Lloyd plush. I always find it weird when companies make merch that's supposed to look old. Lloyd obviously had an older look in the classic Indigo cartoons, but I'm not sure it looked like this. I guess nostalgia sells. Does it though? Rambley, what do you say?
I don't get why we even have those. And why do they only make one of Lloyd? Is it because he's the loudest? I can be loud too! Where's my limited edition throwback plush? Where's Molly's? Where's Finley's? Give this mistake to a child and they'll cry.
Kinda looks like he's turning into a train conductor when he's angry. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video was to showcase all the collectibles, and we did showcase all the collectibles, which means we're done for today. Thank you so much for watching. Very, very happy to have you here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a like. If you really like it, don't forget to subscribe. And I, as always, have been your most humble Mayor Flomac Awesome. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye, everybody.